Hey everyone, and welcome back to the podcast.
Hello, everyone.
Before we get started today, really quick, if you enjoy learning English with us, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to English with Mr. C, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future lessons.
Yes, please do. And thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you learning with us. It means the world.
It really does. So, welcome to English with Mr. C, the podcast where we practice real English slowly, clearly, and confidently. Today, we have a delicious topic.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. What are we talking about?
We are talking about food, how to describe it, how to talk about it, and how to order it. It's a universal topic and it's essential for conversation.
I agree. Everyone loves talking about food. So, where should we start?
Let's start with a simple classic question. Abby, what's your favorite food?
That's a tough one. But if I have to choose just one, I'd say sushi.
Sushi. Interesting. Why sushi?
I'd say sushi because it's so fresh, light, and almost calming to eat. I love the different textures and flavors you can get in one little bite.
Perfect. And that's a key tip for all our listeners. When talking about food, always say why. The reason makes your English sound so much more natural and interesting.
Right. It's not just a fact, it's an opinion, a feeling.
Exactly. Just saying, I like sushi is fine, but it doesn't invite conversation. Saying, I like sushi because it's fresh and light tells the other person more about you and gives them something to respond to. What about you, listeners? What's your favorite food and why?
Okay, Mr. C, your turn. What's your favorite?
My favorite food is probably a good homemade lasagna
Good choice. And why?
because it's rich, savory, and incredibly comforting. I love the layers of pasta, cheese, and a slow cooked meat sauce. It just feels like a hug in a dish.
Hug in a dish. I love that description. And that leads us perfectly into our next section describing food.
Okay, to really talk about food, you need good adjectives, words that describe the taste, texture, and feeling of the food. Let's start with some basic ones. How about sweet?
Sweet is an easy one, like sugar. I love ice cream because it's sweet and creamy. Or a ripe mango is incredibly sweet and juicy.
Great examples. What about the opposite of sweet? Salty.
And sometimes things can be sweet and salty at the same time, right? Like sea salt caramel or kettle corn. That combination can be really delicious. Like potato chips or pretzels. I think a lot of snack foods are salty. You could say, these fries are a little too salty for me.
Exactly. Okay, another popular one spicy.
Spicy. This describes food with chili or pepper. It gives a hot sensation in your mouth. For example, I love spicy Thai curry, but sometimes it makes my eyes water.
Right, and people have very different levels of what they consider spicy. Some people love it, and for others, even a little black pepper is too much.
That's very true.
Okay, let's talk about texture. Two great words are crispy and creamy. What's a good example of crispy, Abby?
Well, the perfect example is in the outline. Fried chicken is crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. That crunch when you bite into it, that's crispy. A fresh apple can also be very crispy.
Excellent. And creamy, we already used it with ice cream.
Yes, creamy describes a smooth, soft texture, like yogurt, avocado, or a thick soup. You could say, this tomato soup is so rich and creamy.
Those are great examples. Let's add two more from the taste category that are sometimes confusing sour and bitter. What's a good example of something sour, Abby?
Oh, sour is that sharp, tangy taste you get from a lemon or vinegar. It makes your mouth pucker. For example, wow, this lemonade is really sour. But a little sourness can be great in cooking. It can really brighten up a dish.
Excellent point. It can balance out rich or sweet flavors. And what about bitter? That one can be tricky for people to describe. So we have sweet, salty, spicy, crispy, and creamy. Just using these five words can make your English sound much more detailed and fluent when you talk about food.
And using them helps you start conversations, which is a great way to make small talk.
Yes, let's talk about that. Small talk about food. It's a very safe and friendly topic. Imagine you're at a party, Abby. I could come up to you and say, Hi, I'm Mr. C. The food here is great, isn't it?
Hi, I'm Abby. Yes, it's delicious. I just tried those little crispy things.
See? And then I can ask a follow up question. So, what kind of food do you like in general?
Oh, I really enjoy Italian and Japanese food. How about you?
and the conversation is flowing. Another great simple question is, do you like spicy food? It's a yes or no question, but people usually add more information.
Right. If you asked me, I'd say yes, I do, but not too spicy. I like a little bit of heat.
And I would say, no, not really. I prefer milder flavors. These are simple, friendly questions that help you get to know someone.
Totally. And it connects back to what you said about lasagna being like a hug in a dish. That's a great example of our next topic comfort food.
Comfort food. This is a fantastic concept. It's food that makes you feel good, often because it carries memories or makes you feel nostalgic.
It's usually warm, simple, and reminds you of home or childhood.
Exactly. The example in our notes is a classic one. I love pizza because my dad used to make it on weekends. The food isn't just food, it's connected to a memory of family and fun.
What's another comfort food for you, Mr. C, besides lasagna?
Grilled cheese sandwiches with tomato sop. It's what my mom would make me for a cold, rainy day when I was a kid. It's simple, but it just makes me feel safe and warm.
Oh, that's the ultimate comfort food. For me, it's mac and cheese. My grandmother had a special recipe that she never wrote down. It was extra creamy and had a crispy, buttery breadcrumb topping. She'd make it every time I visited her house, and the whole house would smell incredible. Eating it now just takes me right back to her kitchen.
The stories are what make it interesting. Asking someone, what's your comfort food, is a much deeper question than what's your favorite food. It invites them to share a personal memory.
That's a really good point. It's a great way to build a connection with someone.
Okay, so we've talked about food at home and at parties. Now let's go to a restaurant. This is a situation where you really need specific English phrases.
Yes, ordering can be intimidating if you don't know what to say.
Let's role play. I'll be the waiter. Hello, welcome. Are you ready to order?
Yes, I think so. I'd like the chicken salad, please.
Perfect. I'd like is a very polite and common way to order. Another good one is can I have? Let's try that.
Okay, can I have the noodles, please? Also, a quick question. Does the noodle dish have peanuts in it? I have an allergy.
You can also use I'll have. For example, I'll have the steak.
Right. I'd like, can I have, and I'll have. They all work.
Now, what if you're not sure what to order? You can ask for a suggestion. What would you say, Abby?
I might say, what do you recommend? Or what's popular here?
Excellent questions. The waiter might reply, the salmon is very fresh today, or our specialty is the lasagna.
That's really helpful. Now, what about the tricky situation where a friend offers you food but you don't like it? You don't want to be rude.
This is a great point. Saying, I don't like that can sound a bit strong or impolite. A softer, more polite phrase is, it's not really my thing.
Oh, that's a good one. It's gentle. So if someone offered me, say, olives, which I don't care for, I could say, oh, no, thank you. Olives aren't really my thing.
Exactly. It's polite and nobody's feelings are hurt. You could also say, I'm not a big fan of olives. Also very polite.
It's not really my thing. I'm going to remember that.
Okay, to finish up, let's learn some more advanced vocabulary to take your food descriptions to the next level. Ready?
Ready.
First word, savory. Savory. Savory is the opposite of sweet. It describes salty or spicy foods.
Right, so things like steak, roasted vegetables, or cheese are savory. You could say, I prefer savory snacks over sweet ones.
Perfect. Next word, tender. Tender. This describes meat that is very soft and easy to chew.
It's a big compliment for a chef. For example, the steak was so tender you could cut it with a fork. The opposite would be tough.
Yes, you never want tough meat. Okay, how about crunchy? Crunchy. This is similar to crispy, but maybe a bit harder.
I think of things like nuts, granola, or raw carrots as being crunchy. This salad has crunchy almonds in it.
Good one. Next, flavorful. Flavorful. This is a great general purpose word that just means the food has a lot of good taste.
If a dish has lots of herbs and spices, it's flavorful. The soup was so flavorful and warming. The opposite could be bland.
Right. Bland food doesn't have much taste. Okay, two more. Fresh. Fresh. You used this one earlier, Abby.
I did for sushi. Fresh describes food that was recently picked or prepared, like fresh vegetables from a garden or fresh fish from the sea. It has a clean, vibrant taste.
Excellent definition. And last but not least, rich. RICH. This describes food that is heavy and has a lot of fat, butter, or cream.
Yes, like that lasagna you were talking about, or a chocolate cake with lots of frosting. Rich food is delicious, but you usually can't eat a lot of it.
That is very true. Wow, we covered a lot today. Let's do a quick recap. We talked about naming your favorite food and always saying why.
Mm? We learned basic describing words like sweet, salty, spicy, crispy, and creamy.
We practiced small talk questions and talked about the importance of comfort food and the memories it holds.
We learned polite phrases for ordering in a restaurant and how to say you don't like something without being rude.
And we finish with some great new vocabulary: savory, tender, crunchy, flavorful, fresh, and rich. Great work today, everyone. Keep practicing and keep speaking.
Yes, amazing job. For your practice this week, please comment below and finish this sentence. My favorite food is blank because it is blank and blank. Use some of the new words we learned today.
A fantastic idea. We can't wait to read your answers. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next lesson.
Bye, everyone.
Let's learn together. Oh yeah. Wake up, turn it on, let your worries go. New words, new sounds, take it nice and slow. Everyday talk, real life flow. You don't need perfection, just let it show. Take a breath, you're doing fine. One more word at a time. No pressure, no fear, just be free. You can speak it naturally. English with Mr. C. Talk it easy, talk it free. English with Mr. C. Real conversations, you and me. English with Mr. C. Step by step, naturally. If you want to speak with confidence, come learn English with Mr. C.